Hi, I'm Jim Fletcher from Fletcher Chimney Service. I'm going to show you quick how to use this wood stove. This is very specific to this house, but most wood stoves will be very similar in operation. First we have, this is an air control that's going to act as your damper. You notice there's not a traditional damper in this pipe. All the way to the right is open. As you get a fire going, you might be able to close this off more and more. This will give you longer burn time. A lot of people may just leave it in that open position, and that's just fine. If you ever get confused about that, there is a triangle on here with the bigger part of the triangle showing you more air. When opening and closing this or touching anything on the stove, everything's going to be extremely hot once this gets going. You can, however, grab these springs. It has air that lets it get around it, so it is going to be cooler. To open this one, twist down. Whenever you're opening this, when you have a fire going, you want to open it kind of slowly and help prevent some backpuffing. We are about 70 degrees out today, so getting a fire is going to be a little bit tough. It's best if you can do it when it's about 40 degrees or below. Anything lower than that's going to work just a lot better. Any day that it's raining or real low pressure out, it's going to be harder to get a fire started. So we're going to see what we can do today with this. But I like to lay two kind of medium logs in, get a little paper in there. Plan to spend about 10-15 minutes on really getting a fire established. If you load it up too much, it's a little bit harder to get going, and you can just get a better control of fire this way. So I like to take a couple bigger sticks there, and then I'm going to lay down my smaller kindling, and this is really what's going to catch the best. And there's many ways to do this. This is just my preferred method. Your friend and brother-in-law will have a better way to do it. All right, so I got that started. I'm gonna light my paper. Now the next thing I like to do, this should always be burned with the door shut. But on startup like this, I will leave it cracked a little bit. And that kind of helps get some more air going into it. Paper's not wanting to start. So we're having a lot of smoke pile out right now. And that's kind of typical on a day like this. Newspaper works the best. We have some other type of paper here, but so I'm going to close this part way, and that should help this paper take off, and that wood should catch here shortly. Sometimes giving it a little extra oxygen helps. Might have to get a little bit better paper to get this going. So keep it cracked a little bit. That keeps, it's going to get this going. Once you get this kindling to start catching a little bit, you can start adding your bigger pieces on, but I like to let this get established first. You'll notice here when I slowly open the door, if you could see the smoke coming out before, we shouldn't have much coming out at this point. Put another little piece on here, see if we can get that to catch more. Once your kindling's caught good, you can start adding some bigger pieces like this. I still like to feed it kind of slowly at this point. Once this size log catches, you can start moving up and start putting your bigger pieces on. We're not going to get too big of a fire going here today just because of temperatures, but this is kind of your basic operation. And once you get it established here, you can come in. You want to make sure this latch tight. Give it a little pull. Make sure it's closed up. You can feel comfortable at this point. When the door is all the way closed, walking away, it is a closed system. You do not want to walk away with this open because sparks can jump out at you. And there you go.